Hello everyone, welcome to PUC Online Classroom. Today we are moving on to Unit 5. So the title of this unit is What an Interesting Family. So the meaning is how interesting the family is. Alright, so let's take a look at these objectives altogether. Describe families, talk about habitual and current activities. Habitual activities like your everyday activity, alright? And current activities means now. Okay, so let's take a look at the first activity altogether, word power, which is about family. Okay, so what you are going to do with this activity is to look at Joseph's family tree. All right, how are these people related to him? So how are these people related to him? So who is Joseph? So Joseph is right here. Okay, husband. And what is it? Okay, so let's find out. So look at Joseph's family tree. How are these people related to him? Add the words to the family tree. All right, so we have the word cousin, daughter, father, grandmother, niece, sister-in-law, sister-in-law, right? So when your brother get married and his wife is your sister-in-law, okay? Uncle and wife. Okay, so we have right here the family tree: James, Betty, Robert, Patricia, Deborah, Arturo, Joseph, Gecko, Joshua, Nicole, Veronica, Andrew, Emily, Alisar, and Ethan. Okay, so these are the people in the family tree from grandfather to niece and nephew or son, things like that. Okay, so your job, everyone, just to fill in. For example, the first one, James and Betty. Who is Betty? Is James' wife. So you can say grandfather and grandmother. All right, that is one example. So I can give you another one. So right here you can write down grandmother. And after that they have two daughters. So one is Patricia and Deborah, okay, and they both get married with Robert and Arturo. So that the first one, Patricia, she got married with Robert. So Robert should be what? So this is mother, and that should be father. The father and mother of whom? Of these two. All right, Joseph and Joshua. These two are brother. All right. So I want you to take a look at the family tree carefully, everyone, and try to fill in with the correct position or relationship between these people. All right. Okay, so I will give you the answer for this. Don't worry. So once again, fill in all the gaps right here with the relationship, okay, among these people, who they are exactly. All right, an uncle, wife, sister-in-law, niece, or grandmom, father, daughter, things like this. Okay, so you gotta look from the grandfather sides to the grandson or grandchildren side. All right, from the top to the bottom to find out about their relationship. Okay, so after this activity, I'd like you to go on to number 2, which is about listening. So you can go to the listening audio and play the audio to find out about the relationship between these people as well. As you can see right here, what you are going to do is to listen to famous relatives, all right, of the full conversation about the famous people. So these are famous and they also relatives, okay? How is the second person, this person, this person, this person, and that person, the last one, related to the first? Okay, as you can see an arrow. So you need to find out their relationship, okay, between these two, these two, these two, and these two. All right. It can be brother, it can be son, daughter, it can be husband or wife, it can be cousin, it can be, sister-in-law, things like this. So make sure you listen and find out the answer for that. All right, and you can go to the listening audio and try to get the answer for this activity. All right, so when you finish this, you can move on to another activity, everyone, which is about listening conversation. He's traveling in Thailand. Okay, so this is another piece of listening, everyone. So what you have to do is to go to the audio and listen to the conversation between Max and Tina. All right, and you also need to listen to the rest of the conversation in part B, Where do Mac's parents live? What do his parents do? All right. So they are talking about something like job or the career. Okay. And you need to answer to the two questions, especially in part B. What do Mac's parents live? And what do his parents do? All right. It's about what do they do. It's about what are their jobs. All right. His parents' jobs. Okay. Mother, what job? Father, what kind of job? Okay. Things like that. All right, so go to the listening and try to get the answer from the audio, okay? And you can compare the answer with me later. All right, so let's go to next pronunciation. We are not going to focus on, but we're going to focus on grammar focus, which is activity number 5, present continuous. So I will go to this grammar point, not very deep, just because of time. So I like to touch something a little bit, okay? But not really deep of the present continuous tense. So again, present continuous, we used to talk about the activity that is happening at the moment of speaking. So anytime that the activity is happening now or at the moment of your speaking, then it is present continuous. Just like right now, I am teaching English. So at the moment I'm speaking, so I'm doing a certain thing, all right? Okay, so are you living at home now? Just like asking now, well, you are leaving, okay? And then the answer is yes, I am. No, I'm not. It depends. All right. Is your sister working in another country? So it's just like working is at that moment. So is she working in another city? Things like that. Sorry, not country, city. Are your parents studying English this year? So you see that. Where are you working now is about asking now, your activity right now, okay? What is your brother doing? What are your friends doing these days? It's just like asking about the moment that you are talking. So once again, present continuous is uh, the activity that is happening at the moment of speaking or happening around now. All right, so it's just like, what are you doing right now? And then you can say, oh, I'm listening to music, or I'm reading books, or you can say, I'm playing computer games, things like this. All right, and of course we have certain form as well. I just explained you briefly, but I will give you more details about this grammar point tomorrow. All right, don't worry about this. And I'm not going to ask you to do this exercise, but I just want to touch a little bit about this grammar point. Once again, present continuous is about activity that is happening. So you talk about the activity which is happening at a moment of speaking, just like right now. Okay. So whatever you are doing right now, so we use present continuous tense. Okay. So I will explain you more about this grammar point. That's it for today, everyone. If you have any questions, please leave your questions in our Telegram group chat and I will answer to your questions. That's it for today. Thank you so much. Goodbye.